So, Tristan, we were just talking about Kingdom Hearts. So now we're talking about some DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, Tristan, have you beaten Kingdom Hearts 3 yet? You seem very sleepy.
Pain.
Why
No,
pain?
just remembering pain.
Have you beaten the game?
I have.
Okay, so without any spoilers, please. I have not even picked up the game. Without any spoilers, I would like. Oh my god. I will. Matt, if you don't give me my ransom, I will start saying the names of the people who've died. Tristan, please stop. You know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. I will
Oh, you
start
wish.
with the first letter. Tristan, please stop. K. Tristan, you fucking monster. All right. So, but seriously though, again, I don't know anything
S
about the game.
R G Q Y W.
Stop it. I don't know anything. What I do know is that this DLC has been called Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, and there's a separation between E and M. I would like to note that, like, when I saw that, my 15-year-old anime fan self was like, "Ah, yes, that's good." It's just,
That's fair.
it's like the Neon Genesis Evangelion. You are parentheses not
Right.
alone, and I'm like, yes, sugoi. I am a fan of
Uh,
such things. Okay, so anyway, Remind will launch this winter. The DLC
yep.
will have a new scenario temporarily titled Remind, a quote unquote limit cut episode, and boss fight, and a secret episode and boss fight. The DLC
Right.
in Japan will also offer the option to switch to the English dub of the game. All right, I guess that means for the whole game, not just for the DLC. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
You don't have access to English for the entire game, but only the DLC. What? So I assume
Fun.
that's yeah.
Yeah. I almost want to say that I feel like these were supposed like they wanted them to be originally in the full release, but either due to constraints or whatever, they had to remove pieces, and then this is them like, now we can actually get it in there.
Right. And so this seemingly is going to be paid DLC. And I say that because Nomura, the director of the game, previously announced that there was going to be free DLC, but that would include a new Keyblade and a form change. And
Right.
that will release around the same time as the paid DLC. And I talked
Yeah.
about this on Matt Rants a while ago. So, but I won't talk about it here because, again, you've beaten it. So, Tristan, again, without you spoiling, what do you predict this will be? Like, could this continue the story of our characters? Do you think it's going to be like somewhere in the middle of the game? Because you said stuff that's cut. So do you think it would be somewhere like in the middle of three?
Time
Oh
travel.
God, no, but not time travel. Just like you didn't see this world, but we swear to God it happened. Like, do you think that might be like a Doctor Who episode?
Did I stutter, Matt?
It's not going to be time travel.
Did
Now I want it.
I stutter?
You did not stutter because I didn't go
No.
back in time and slap you in the face.
I dare you.
Ah,
You won't, you coward.
I mean, we'll find out in a minute. Uh, we'll find out in a minute if I did.
Shit.
Um,
Yeah, it does feel like okay, so my idea is that there's a lot of end game stuff or like final dungeon stuff, we'll call it that. Where I feel like you'll get to play as some of the other characters, which would be very nice and very appreciated, and I
right,
really hope that that's the case.
one character, and this I don't think it's a spoiler because it's cut. It's like it's not really a spoiler. Kyrie was not playable,
No,
and people thought she was going to be, and I believe it was teased before the game that she was going to be, or no?
maybe. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
remember if that was
okay.
actually
But
substantiated
people,
or whether that was just rumor
okay,
or
but people thought, oh, it would be nice, and then she wasn't. Is that someone that you're thinking of when you talk about these characters, or are you thinking of
sadly
like, are
no.
you thinking of Riku,
Well, no, I wasn't. It wasn't Riku either, although you do. But
Mickey?
uh,
We should
no,
start naming characters. Pete. Goofy,
Get out of this. Leave this
Squall,
podcast.
Leon. I know, same person. Cloud,
Now I'm gonna go back
Master
in time
Hand.
and smack you.
I remember that day.
Your
I didn't
heart was
know. I just
the
saw
heart
you.
that was there before. You were always there. You had already gone back in time and done the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I remember that day. I
It's
saw
so
you and I
true.
was like, huh, your hair is a bit longer. And then I was slapped across my face. And I wondered why. And you said if I tell anybody, you'd murder me in the future. And I was like, what did that mean? And then you left. And I was so confused. But now it makes complete sense.
Only now do you
Uh,
realize at the end.
so what I'm curious about is the way this is being described in this article. It
Hmm.
is being described as there's going to be a boss fight and another boss fight. So two boss fights.
Yeah, and it looks like there's like some added keyblades. It
Again,
looks
that's
like
from the
there's
free DLC.
yeah, and the form changes, which would be nice to have back because I missed that. Even though
Right.
we did get some of that, but
Right.
like forms as in like how two had forms, like with
Got
final
you.
form and stuff like that.
Got you. But I'm very curious about because those are nice. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that we're going to have a limit cut episode, whatever that means, and boss fight, and a secret episode, and boss fight. So they wrote the word secret episode. So I'm confused. Was this game cut up into episodes?
No,
Okay. So then I don't know what they mean when they use the term
it
episode.
might be a movie. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that might be interesting. Like again, just extra game content,
Because
even if it's not, actual
yeah,
game content.
there's literally a line that is, "Well, sit down. I hope you like storytelling."
It's gonna be a long one.
Basically, and
That's
it's
interesting.
a complete mind fuck.
All right, so then that sounds great for me. I still need to beat Kingdom Hearts 2. That's how behind I am. Talk about being behind. Tristan, you knew this. You know what I'm about. I don't beat games, Tristan. You know this. And has a show called Matt Beat Games on
I,
his YouTube channel.
I
Hasn't
was
updated it in about 2 years.
funny. I was gonna say another mutual friend of ours, and also caster and let's player, Anthony Toto. I don't know if he's finished too. Actually, he may have.
Damn it! I was gonna be like, "Ha! What a schlub! He should join the club." And then apparently it's in there.
Or maybe not, because I know he wants. He's been trying to get to Birth by Sleep next, and I'm like, yes, do it, because I've
Yeah.
referred to Birth by Sleep to him as the Revenge of the Sith of Kingdom Hearts.
Well, now I have to play Birth by Sleep.
You do.
Either way,
I will lend it to you.
thank you. I will once I beat 2, I'll get to it. Either way, though,
You will.
yeah. So anyway, Tristan, anything else you want to say before we move on?
Uh, well, as my favorite line for time travel, as if any of you are fans of Steins Gate, time traveling can only be accompanied by suffering.
Awesome. Can't wait. So yeah, let's see what happens and tell me what you guys think. Again, try to be spoiler free as much as you can down in the comment section down below. All right.
I feel like the funny thing is people could say anything and you wouldn't know. You couldn't be sure whether they were just messing with you or whether that's actually what happened.
Yay.